Hey guys, it's Erica and we are at Lowe's to see the plants they have for 2021. I did a video I think like last week for Home Depot, so now we're gonna check out the Lowe's. I haven't found a Lowe's as big as the Home Depot I found, so yeah, let's just check out what they have. If you like the video, you can give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for some more plant content, and yeah, let's go. So here we are outside and there's already a bunch of houseplants. Since it's winter, it's probably not like sunny enough for them to burn, and it's definitely not hot enough for them to be uncomfortable. But these are pretty like bright, light-loving plants anyways. But there are some rubber trees. They have the Burgundy one here, and they also have this one, which it could be a ruby or a Tineke. I'm not 100% sure because sometimes Tinekes can come out a little bit pink looking, but they're actually white. And then there's also some Ficus benjaminas, and these are $16.98. These are the variegated ones. If you like how the solid green ones look, there's probably one of those too. And we got some peace lilies, which actually these ones don't really care to have a ton of light, but these are $16.98. Birds of paradise, and I believe these are the white flower ones because they have broader leaves, and that's why I love them. The orange ones tend to have like really thin, like more taco shaped leaves, which personally I'm not a fan of, but yeah. And there's also some little Fiddle Leaf Figs for $16.98. They don't look like the healthiest. I don't think this is a good bang for your buck, to be honest. And then there are some snake plants. They have this trifasciata, and they also have the laurentii with the yellow outlines on it. There are some bigger Fiddle Leaf Figs, which are $24.98. So these ones are less than $10 more than the other one, the smaller one, and I think they look a lot better. There's some more snake plants. These are $24.98. I think the $16.98 ones are more worth it. There's like the same amount of snake plants in each one, so. And then there's also some little palms, little palmy palms, $24.98. And Dracaenas. Oh, here's some of the little weeping figs. These are the non-variegated ones. They're kind of like a darker color, but yeah, they don't have that variegation. And these ones are really big, so they're $59.98, sorry. And now we can head inside. So it does look pretty full, which is a good sign. And here are the bromeliads up front for $16.98. Lots of different colors, flowers, really pretty. And then right behind it are these Aglaonemas. These are $39.98. These are kind of big. They're kind of hidden by the palms too. And there's more little figgies, weeping figs, Ficus benjaminas, some more snake plants. These do not look good at all. What is going on here? Is this clearance? This is not clearance. These are $16.98, so the ones outside definitely look much better. But there are Syngoniums here, the little pink ones for $16.98. Lots of options to choose from. Down here are some ivies. These ones are $9.98. And then I believe this is a blue star fern. This is $19.98. It's really big. I like the color of it. It's like a pale-ish color. And then there are some more peace lilies. These are $9.98. And above that, we have golden pothos. These are $12.98, and they come in a little cash pot too, or an outer pot. So I think it looks nice. You don't have to repot it right away. And there's some Kalanchoes, and of course they have their little glued down snake plant for some reason. Up here there are some more golden pothos. This big one is $16.98. The smaller one is $12.98. But I am absolutely loving this reverse variegated spider plant. I actually have never owned one and I've been wanting one. So I'm gonna take one of these little, I'm just kidding, imagine. But look, this is their little babies. So cute. You literally just put it in water or soil and it grows. It's the easiest plant to propagate ever, other than a golden pothos. But yeah, there you go. So pretty. If I ever see a small one of this, then I'll get it because $20 is kind of a lot. And then there's just a regular variegated spider plant, so you can see the difference. These are like thinner and those are thicker. I don't know how to explain it, but they definitely have different feelings. And then there's some more pothos. There are more little ivies and stuff. This is really cute. This looks like a fern for $4.98. That's really cute. Some more ivies, Glacier Ivy. This one. These don't really have the names, like their names on them, so I don't know what this is called. I don't know what the other one is called either, but I like them. And then this one I know is an Asparagus Fern, which is super cute. These are all $4.98, by the way. And back here are some little baby Maidenhair Ferns, which are so gorgeous. There was a little coffee plant hidden back there for $4.98. And this is just more ferns and everything. Like I said, I'm sorry I can't give you the names. I'm not sure what they're called and they don't have the exact names on them. But look at this luscious, beautiful Maidenhair Fern. And then these are peperomias. I'll get the name down, but I don't remember at the moment. These are $4.98. There's also some of these ones, which they don't look healthy because they're probably getting too much water. Peperomias do not like that much water. You can see back here the rot that's happening from being overwatered. So I don't think this little wicking system is good for peps. There's more pothos up here. So many pothos everywhere. They're so beautiful. And then there's also this little Dracaena. And we got some little obtusifolias. These are variegated ones. They do feel very wet. It's probably because of this little wicking thing. But these are $4.98. Oh, but they don't have any water in the bottom tray, so that's good. They probably were just watered. And then there's some little baby. I don't know why I love when they're so small like this. These are $4.98. And down here are some ferns, which are called, I don't know what they're called, but I just know they're ferns. And they're $16.98. They come with this terracotta pot as well as a nursery pot, so that's cool. And then back there hidden I see are some heartleaf philodendrons, which we're going to take a look at. But we don't want to miss out on these jade plants either for $14. No, that can't be $14.98. Maybe they come as a little, yeah, I think they come as a tray. Here are some Calatheas. So we got these Freddies here. They're very tall for $12.98. And we have some medallions as well for $14.98. I love seeing these little leaves unfurling. That makes me so happy. These ones look pretty healthy. Healthier than the Freddies. Because they look like they're suffering a little bit. But we also have more peace lilies. And these ones have a lot of flowers coming out for $12.98. And a bunch of juvenile deliciosas for $12.98. Look at these beautiful heart-shaped leaves. Wow. I love how they look without fenestrations, but I also love how they look with fenestrations. So, I don't know, I'm torn. And then down here we have a ton of Maidenhair Ferns. There's also a lemon lime Dracaena. It's not living its best life. And it doesn't have a price on there, so I'm not sure. But there's this here. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's a fern though. I really love the coloration on it. I just don't know what it's called, I'm sorry. And some more little pommy palms. And this is and Aralia for $12.98. Very colorful Aralia. Over here is where they have their little succulents with the decorative pots. But they also have some neon pothos. I really like this pot. It's really cute. It's $24.98 though. Definitely paying for the pot. And there's also adansonii here, which these are my favorite kind of adansonii because they're not like the really hefty, thick kind. If you've seen both kinds, you know that there's a difference. But these are like the really light ones. And these are $24.98. And here we have zebra plants. A whole bunch of them for $5.98. I wonder when they flower, like at what age they flower. But these are very tall, and I think $5.98 is a good price for how big these are. There's more snake plants and ZZ plants, which these ones are $14.98. When you buy ZZ plants, I recommend getting the one with more stems. You can see this one has so many more stems, and you can see there's like 3-4 babies coming out of this one just by first looking. And then you look at this one, and this one has barely any, and there's no new babies coming out. So that's a good way to choose the ZZ plants. Although this one does have some yellowing ones, but the new stems are a good sign. So this is just the snake plant, ZZ plant section, I guess. But we're back here to the, oh, this is just, no, there's two. Heartleaf Philodendron. Oh, this is so pretty. This is a really good size. I love this. This is $16.98. And it comes with the terracotta pot and also the nursery pot inside. So it looks very nice. So this section here looks all very new. There's a bunch of like decorative pots and different plants. So I think pretty much you're just deciding on the pot you like for the plant. But there's like little succulent, not a collaboration, what? Little succulent like mixes, they're all together. Arrangements, there you go. But this, yeah, very cute. I don't know how I feel about arrangements though. I like to keep my plants separate personally. Look at these Pileas. These are $22.98. I really like the pot they're in. Look at all the babies. Wow. They don't look too healthy, but I guess the babies are a good sign. There's also a Burgundy rubber tree. These are all urban jungle, but I really like the pots. They're so cute. Okay, let's just compare. So $12.98 for, I think this is 4 inches, 4-inch. But the pot is really nice. Oh, but the tray is stuck to it, which is not something I like. So that's a bummer. Uh-oh. Yeah, you're definitely paying a premium for the pot. Like a premium. These are usually like $4 by themselves. I just wish the pots weren't connected to the tray. Crotons are here, little cylindricas. There's some more neon pothos, which are not looking too hot. Here we are at the little orchid section, which is looking fuller than normal. And there's also some cybidums here. Look at the flowers. It's just not healthy though. Like, if you look at that base, not looking too hot. But yeah, very pretty. Oh, here we go. This is where all of the heartleaf philodendrons are. So you can either get this gray color. This is a gray color I really like. I always get questions about gray pots. I usually get them at Goodwill, but I guess they come with plants like this. These ones are $16.98. Kind of like the terracotta ones more with the heartleaf philodendron. But there's snake plants down there. some Dracaena marginatas, some really bare and sad Maidenhair Ferns. They need to be watered. And there's also some Dieffenbachias. I almost missed these spider plants for $6.98. And some really big snake plants for, wow, they're only $27. This thing is only $27. Well, I guess it's like $30. And then Fiddle Leaf Figs. But we gotta go look at the clearance plants because only Lowe's has a clearance section, which I love to take a look at because sometimes the plants could easily be saved, but they're just out here on clearance. So there are bromeliads for $7. I feel like this one looks fine, right? Well, I don't know how the base is. $7 for this huge thing? That sounds good to me. But these peperomias, they're probably half off, so half off of $19.99, which is still a lot, so not a good deal. But we have a bunch of Thanksgiving cacti, and these are $9. These are pretty big. What I prefer, I like buying Thanksgiving cacti after the season, like when they're on clearance like this, and you can get them for really cheap. Of course, you're not going to have them flowering until the next year, but it's kind of like a nice little surprise. Like, oh, what color is the flower going to be? So yeah, clearance, because they're usually on clearance just because the season's over and their flowers are dead, so they're not as appealing. But if they're still healthy and all they need is just to flower next season or next year, then that's pretty good. And down here are some huge Aglaonemas. These are still $17. I don't know if that's such a good price because their roots could be like destroyed. And then this dying Fiddle Leaf Fig is still $12. That's a lot. That's a lot for this tiny dying Fiddle Leaf Fig. Like the death is really bad. But this huge Dracaena for $12, that's like a good deal because it doesn't look like two dying. It seems like only that one is not doing well. And this Fiddle Leaf Fig is $15, which I don't know, I'm not a fan of. And we got some ferns. I don't think this is a Boston fern, it might be though. I was just about to walk out until I found these African violets. They all look horrible, so I would wait for them to go on clearance. But they're usually $5.98. Usually when they're on clearance, they go for $1, so that's good. As long as they're healthy. I think if you want to buy fruit trees, now is also the time. Well, that is it for the video. I feel like even though this isn't like the biggest Lowe's ever, they still had a lot of cool plants, a really big selection, even though it was like, even though there weren't a lot of plants, there was a lot of different kinds of plants. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!